So they play Oxzerg? The winner plays Oxzerg? Or?
No. The winner of this plays none other than second place Snipers or Ace of ISL 1. And honestly, for quality's sake, I hope Patrrron wins this. Because Terror's TVZ is not nearly as good as Patrrron's. Not to mention, Patrrron is in the same team as Ace. After he left LRM, he just had no team, and then he joined SAS when he came back to Brood War.
Yep.
So it would be a team kill. And
Oh.
nothing's better than watching two teammates fight.
Alright, so we have Terra spawning in the 11 o'clock position as the yellow Terran, and Patrrron spawning at the 7 o'clock? Yeah, 7 o'clock as the orange Terran. And the question is, who's going to be the biggest meanie now?
I predict Patrrron to win. I'll tell you a real reason afterwards, but the reason for now is these were their original colors, and Patrrron won the first game. Am I right? Am I right? I'm right.
Wait, so you're basing your prediction on the colors they spawned in?
Yeah, as I do with most things in life. Like if I see a black guy, come on, it's serious.
Right.
But the real reason
I feel like this cast is getting more racist now. I reckon Patrrron should 14 CC.
I actually
Make this like a giant like reverse game.
This is a great map for 14 CC. I think Terra will and that Patrrron will take advantage of it. But other than that, I think this is a map that's suited best for 12-12 for Terra.
Yeah.
And 11,
11,
12?
11.
Wow. 11-12.
Yep.
This is best suited for Patrrron. There's a lot more areas you can run around with all of your units. Even though there's a lot of high ground and Terra could siege up on them, there's a lot of in-between areas. The expos are really exposed. And not to mention, Patrrron likes to expo everywhere, and there is expos everywhere on this map.
Yeah. I'm thinking if you get drops early and just claim the island expos with a few turrets and tanks and stuff, there's really not much you can do about that, right?
There isn't, but I don't think either of them will do it.
Alright. What's interesting about this series is that both times they both scouted each other around the same time. Like, they're both going to scout each other last on this. They both scouted second on Circuit Breakers. Like, they have really, like, the same scout timings. Anyway, whatever.
Yeah. My honest prediction is that Patrrron wins this game because Terror tries to not expo far away from his base and take one of the main bases. He tries to take one of the low ground bases and defend it with tanks, and Patrrron out-sieges him on the high ground.
Alright, okay.
Which takes us third.
Good reason. Patrrron's taking guys off gas again, so maybe you need to, like, tell him later. You need to tell these guys later they shouldn't do that.
They can watch the cast.
I really wish that Terra would actually line his depots up. I really don't like this kind of, like, leaving little gaps in between depots all over the place. It just looks so ugly.
It's only good in TVP, honestly. Maybe... Actually, back in the day when TVZ consisted of a lot of lurker drops, it was good, but other than that, I mean, it's really only good in TVP. Terror, again, going to place his command center inside his base, which I find highly unnecessary.
Considering there's no ramp,
made 3 reens.
And there's no ramp either. Like, what's the point?
The no ramp is the reason he would do that, but because if he ran a vulture and there was only 1 or 2 reens, he could easily just run his base and not only see it, but well,
they've seen it anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like, you know, the choke's pretty wide. Meh.
With 3 reens, he could easily defend a vulture, but it looks like Terra is once again gonna do this.
FD.
Is this? No, he's gonna keep reading. I think he's gonna get siege mode.
This is TVT FD. Patrrron redefining the way the game works, and
seriously.
And Terra's just matching him. It's weird.
Well, Terra's playing super standard.
My wrist hurts. Anyway, that's a lot of Marines. Like, it's just so many Marines. I don't know how you can justify that when they do, like, fuck all.
Another thing that's not making sense, his siege is so late. Unbelievably late.
There's no siege at all for Terra, though.
Yeah, which is unfortunate for him in general because he threw on second factory. But naturally, if you're gonna do this type of push, you need siege as soon as possible. Oh, scout run then. Like, what up, dog?
Ugh. He's gonna know exactly what's coming
Yeah.
when he sees the missing
tanks can kill
Marines. Yeah, and he sees the X-Wing just coming down now.
Oh, you're wrong.
What?
If that, the SCV gets in, he wouldn't have known what's going on. I think he would have actually thought that there'd be a port.
Yeah, but it's an SCV. They don't actually get stopped from going anywhere because it's an SCV. Still no siege for Terra.
Yeah, I would expect a panic siege.
Did he forget it?
No, I think he's gonna make Marines of his own, and when Patrrron tries to push, he's just gonna bust it
Wow,
with Bolter, Tank, and Marine, which is not a bad idea.
this
The
is
problem
pretty
with
cool.
that is,
Oh, he's bringing
he's gonna
SCVs
bust
out. Oh shit! Here we go. Here we go.
bust.
He wants to get it before any
He
more
needs to
tank
target
support.
the tanks. Target the tanks.
Yep, he's doing it too. SCV. Look at the SCVs. They're like Marines. Lol. And he needs to go to
look at
SCVs
two
on the tanks. Oh god, he's lost 2 tanks.
Actually, I think that
That was alright.
Terra might follow this up with a push of his own.
Possibly. He doesn't have siege though.
Yeah, I think that's the only hindrance that'll make him not do it.
I don't
But
understand
Terra
not
lost
getting
a number
siege.
of SCVs there.
He still is
It's not about saturation.
not getting siege. Why?
Not sure.
Right, he really has terrible saturation.
But he could have easily. I think his game knowledge is failing him right now. He should have known that was one factory.
And we
But I
have
think
armory and
after seeing
port.
that What?
We have armory and port coming up for
Yeah.
Patrrron.
I think after seeing him go two fact siege on him that one game,
Yeah.
he may think that's what's going on because he could easily follow it up and kill the one fact.
Well, he saw the one. He knows it's one fact. 100%.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense actually. And he's not taking a second gas.
Is he
which means
choking?
That's really.
I reckon he's choking.
I think that's what's going on here. I mean,
'Cause
there's no reason you shouldn't have followed that up. And I'm sure Patrrron's thinking all of the Chilean gods that exist.
he's actually stopped building tanks as well because he's broke. To drop 2
So
extra
here's my
factories.
prediction that might come to fruition is, see that third below Terra's base and above Patrrron's base? I
Yeah.
think Terra's going to take it and get sieged from the high ground.
Alright.
Given that he has choked up to this point for this game.
He looks really indecisive right now. He's kind of, he's like, do I go for it or not? And he's just not.
Yeah, he's moving his units a lot too, much like
And-
a Zerg who had ineffective mutas would do.
Yeah, and now there's 4 facts up for Patrrron, so any possibility of some kind of push working for Terra is diminishing rapidly with every second that goes by.
And a dropship.
Oh, wait, where is it?
So maybe he's going to bust him.
Oh, it hasn't come out yet. Alright,
Third and fourth fact going up for Terra too.
finally.
Terra's army is really, really out of place.
Yeah,
He doesn't get space dropped.
that would be so
There'll be
funny.
no upgrades.
Well, he's not upgrading anyway.
Well, there won't be later.
I don't know. I don't.
Second dropship. He's
He's going for
that
a.
is,
He could be doing a push where he pushes up and then just elevators over the wall.
yeah. This is really, really early.
Or he could be
Usually
doing a
you
thing
don't
where
put
you
dropships.
you bring the dropships down and you drop behind the middle line.
Yeah, it could be.
Because I've seen that happen.
Especially with how Terra's layout is with its
Yeah,
units.
it's going to be so hard to actually do anything. I mean, because you can't really get the SCVs in because there's only tiny gaps to get through. And you just drop like 4 tanks, or 2 tanks, 2 Goliaths, or whatever. And
Alright, unlike other games, Patrrron's macro is perfect this game. And he's
Yeah.
throwing up his third dropship. Oh, as I say, he doesn't make new tanks. Fuck me.
it seems like he's refocused because he was looking really kind of sketchy in the
Yeah.
in the destination game. So
Moreover, he took his third on the right side, and wow, Terra's going up to 6 factories. Fuck that third prediction.
Alright, so he's just going for it, pretty much.
This thing being very good versus drops.
Well, there is an SUV coming out, though, to go to that base that you described before. Oh, it's just scouting, is it?
Yeah, it's going around the side.
I'd laugh
Especially
so
since he
hard.
just built his barracks there.
Why is that SUV there? I reckon he's going to take that base. Last game he went 6-pack and then took a third.
Oh no.
What?
I think he's going to take that drop to the behind that natural where it's virtually impossible to clean it up.
Oh god, yeah, okay. So he's dead now. Although he's got a vulture here that could scout it. It'll depend on the route that Patrrron takes. Meanwhile, Terra's actually moving out, so he's going to be desperately out of position here, and there's a really good siege line here for Patrrron. Scanning that, Terra should back up. You're not going to be able to break that without significantly high numbers or some sort of dropships.
Up to 5 dropships now.
That was it. He scouted. He scouted one. Oh no! Oh no!
Just as the vulture runs away. So why is he running the SCV away? What he needs to do is get gas. He's desperate for gas, going 4 factory and 5 dropships.
Yeah.
Here comes the drop in that fucked up position.
Why is he not going?
Where are you going?
What the fuck?
Come back.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Really?
What?
What the fuck? Is this real life?
Oh.
Is this replay bugged? What?
Is he just trying to show off
What?
his aviating skills?
Well, I mean, he didn't crash. He's gonna do my drop now. He's gonna do my drop.
Oh, 5 up. That's a dire drop right there, baby. Oh, look at that one tank. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Alright, here we go. Behind the mineral line.
Dire drop.
He
Look at
needs-
the 2 turrets panicking. He's running back into his base. Oh, this could not be very good if he sieges up in time. Drop and siege.
Oh,
drop
that
and siege, drop and
armory.
siege. Oh, siege! Siege!
And... Oh, boom! Those 2 siege drop tanks are dead. That's...
Oh my god.
Oh god.
He's doing a lot of damage. But there's just too much coming in.
Yeah, I
Sorry,
mean,
down.
I mean, Terra's going to clean this up, but I think he lost more tanks than Patrrron
definitely.
used. And
But
now
look
Patrrron
at
has
Terra.
a...
He's got an overage of gas because of all the vulture he's making, whereas Patrrron didn't have a lot of gas for a while, and he's now at 1,000 minerals. He's just like stopped macroing to do that.
But he has his third up and running and, you know, defended. He's got another CC coming to take the 5 o'clock.
Look, if he gets that high ground, it's game over. Right outside his base.
Ooh. Oh, you can still go around. It's a good spot. I wouldn't say it's game over.
Yeah, but he can siege on that one end, and then he'd have to go through Expo to Expo ramp to Expo ramp to Expo ramp.
Yeah.
He'd have to go through 4 Expo, and like he's going around that side too.
Why is this tank here? It's so weird. Like, it's just, it was like... But why?
Look at him getting the high ground again. And...
Oh, here we go. If he takes this... Okay, yeah, okay. So now he's boxed in. And...
This looks like exactly what Terra did to him on Destination.
Natural for the bottom right is coming up for Patrrron.
Look at that long flying path. What the hell is that?
Yeah.
It's like command center on the right side.
I think he was going to take the 5, like the 4 o'clock or something, but then he just kind of changed his mind at the last second. It was like, oh, I'm in good enough position just to take the natural, because it doesn't matter if he knows it's there. And here comes Terra. This siege line for Patrrron